Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. You can do this awake.
I
Don't
just
fall
woke
asleep.
up and I'm falling asleep. Don't forget about those Catholic seances.
Oh, God, it happened again.
Weird thing is that she just bolted like she probably intended to. Fumi probably wouldn't have seen anything.
Yeah, huh? Love it when a girl leaves crying. Oh, hey, number two.
Do you cry? I heard you cry.
That's a huge turn on.
But she just said that. You are outside. Why are you just repeating yourself?
Still not as bad as Madlax, where like every other line was, "You are Madlax. I'm Madlax. Yes, you are Madlax.
Nothing
I'm."
is true. It's all stupid.
It's all stupid. Yes,
I
it's
want
all
pasta.
stupid. Pasta.
Do you know pasta is Japanese for vodka?
No, it's not. Gotta stop doing that.
That series is terrible.
Yeah, but at least I could stay awake through it. I mean, I couldn't stay sane or interested through it, but I could stay awake.
Yeah, I mostly stayed awake because I was horrified and deeply uncomfortable.
Yeah. Also, why is the floor wet? Like, forget why they're naked. Why is the floor wet?
It's
Are
a
they?
metaphor.
Don't. Brown book number three. It
It's a
was so
rarely used
dark and
color
nothing.
coding system of shelving.
Man, you girls must lead boring lives, huh?
That glass was a different color.
I'm not ready to slam.
Don't welcome me to the jam.
Like for the 3 minutes I knew you. She's tall. She cries.
All all the check boxes are right there.
Maybe they'll do it. Are they just making fun of us because they're kind of not off the mark?
Yeah.
That's just me. Hey, Ray, I'm gonna review it. Hey, show.
Just gotta do it. Go for it. What was that? Hip checks the girl next to her.
Suddenly wandered into Utena.
Like every Yuri series, though, is just like one Scooby Doo door away from being Utena, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, being a kid sucked.
Mm. Especially when you grew up in a forest. What's a boy doing in this series?
Getting in the way.
The only thing they can do. Sorry, man. How come everybody walks to school and yet there are always nobody in the streets?
It's the untold Ava side story. I just speed off into the distance.
And here's this.
That's weird. You shouldn't talk to them.
Yeah,
You're like 15.
huh, that makes it even more weird.
Why is my engaged friend trying to hook me up with college guys? Womp.
When is it ever? I wonder if engagements just make people gay by how anime makes it out.
Seems to be that way.
Man, that ridiculously Bashonen Heathcliff.
Heathcliff was never that handsome.
Nah, she was just the town bike, honey.
That's nope, that's not. She was being sincere. She just has bad problems with her relationships. Like I again, I know we're being quiet, but it's she's sitting on a bed and she did her hair. What's there to say?
Yeah, just except her ponytail's suddenly super fluffy. Look at that. It's like she suddenly got Team Rocket hair. Man, if her best friend's mom wasn't so cute.
I wouldn't put up with my own daughter?
Yeah, don't think about that joke. I certainly didn't.
So this is actually my favorite thing about this series, which is that despite what the intro would lead you to believe and all the signposting and flag waving about the childhood friends and stuff, as far as the anime is concerned at least, this series is not about the romance between Akira and Fumi. Like at all.
Like at all at all.
And I
And
my
like
yeah,
depending on how you view it, the manga's not even really about that at the end
yeah.
of the day.
But like my biggest problem with like Yuri as like a genre is just the suffocating use of like the single target romance, like I have feelings for you and it's only you, it's only ever going to be you. I'm not going to date or like anybody else other than the person in that is right in front of me that is core to this plot. Like there's unless we're talking about like, oh, I had a boyfriend but now I'm gay, like the girls in Yuri don't get to have romance lives outside of the person in the series, and it makes them feel really shallow and almost inhuman.
Especially kind of the person who is just the designated date that.
But like here, almost the entirety of this 12 episodes is dedicated to Fumi and her relationship with another person who's not the other main character. And I think that just makes it a much stronger story for it.
Come to think of it, it's like sad that the only thing that I can really think of that kind of didn't do that is Strawberry Panic, which is probably already saying a lot.
Well, see, there we go. We're figuring out where it falls on the scale.
Yep, it's clearly towards Strawberry Panic. Hooray! Review over. Man, her brother's really weird.
Yeah.
Man, who doesn't love their first date at a historical shrine?
Well, there was my cousin.
On the bright side, I've got experience now.
I have a secret place at the ocean.
And since they're not blooming, it's just really boring.
Yeah. No one comes here because it sucks right now.
Whoa, slow down, Tiger.
First name already?
Can we actually do something next time?
Oh, so this really isn't a group date. It's like a double. It's like a date with like
It's a date with a third wheel.
and a fourth. Conveniently landed on both of her hands. You ruined my date with the college guy.
Though, to be fair, Akira kind of like draws the short end of the stick in the series just because, like, this is about deep as her relationships go.
She tried to get out early, but the series wouldn't let her.
Or they'll get the right idea and that's just as bad. Brown book?
It goes next to the green books.
And the slightly more pink book?
But never next to the white books.
I love how she said that.
Also, did you even spend a second looking at the way she looks at you? She's not exactly subtle.
You know what that means. Dude, she's like 15.
Fell on that bed in slow motion.
I think that's a happy gesture.
Curling up to the fetal position in embarrassment.
But she was smiling, I think.
Fucking get wrecked, teacher. We didn't expect your help anyway.
I wasn't.
That seems weird. Like, I don't. Seems like the school wouldn't do that. Like, there's weird liability stuff involved with that.
Yeah, we just got someone from another school. Man, you're not keeping it subtle, are you?
So Fubi's not exactly keeping her cool either.
Mm. Sounds like you'd have a really annoying sub boss with him.
We have to fight a bunch of books.
All right, in and out. Do a couple power squats.
Now do the thing where you hold your arms out and rotate them around.
Keep the blood moving. We're not gonna see it though.
No, we gotta save that for later.
I mean, we gotta keep you watching the show for some reason. Slash, keep you awake. I am still awake, right? Like,
I mean, what is awake, really? We all are just awash in the collective consciousness of humanity.
I guess that's true. And this is exactly how my dreams look. Just kind of. Just girls sort of holding hands in watercolors.
Almost, but not quite.
Not quite. I mean, look, there's an almost hold hand right there. Okay, so to be fair, this isn't a series that I'm just trying to sit down and figure out what this is exactly about, unlike Mad Lax.
Yeah, it's pretty clear what it's about. It's more about unpacking an old classic. Classic in quotation marks, because for one, it's not that old, and two, how classic is it really? And
I
what does
still
that
want to eat
even
those
mean
flowers.
for the genre?
Yeah. We've got a. Our genre has problems. Oof.